Hi, it's Josh once again at the Coney Island YMCA here in Brooklyn, New York on April 6, 2025. This is some highlights of a Balls, Rings, and Clubs 90-minute practice session. I started there with a 7-ball qualify, and then I usually begin with centering work, balancing a ring on my forehead, and qualify 3, 4, and 5 rings. There was 10 catches with a 5-ring cascade. Then moving on to 6 rings, if I, again, am rushed with time, minimum, I do a triple qualifier or 36 catches with a synchronous, just make sure the pattern's there. And I also make sure that when I'm doing my sort of minimum juggle, that I do an asynchronous as well with 6 rings. So here also for a minimum of 36 catches before I move on. As you get older, you might find that it takes a few more trials, but when I was younger, I do runs about 120 after a few attempts, so it still feels pretty solid. So I'm thankful for that. And then on to 7 rings, I qualify 10 times. It took me about 8 minutes to do that today, which is a little long, but then I was able to get success here with a double qualifier, 28 catches. I always feel like it's been a good practice session when I have 28 or more when I'm juggling 7 rings in my practice. I stepped it up to 8 rings, qualifying each hand, and then after about 5 more minutes, I was able to get this synchronous qualify of 16 catches with 8. And then after working on 5 in one hand for a little bit, I forgot my holster, I went to asynchronous, which used to flow very well when I was younger. But here I'm only able to get 12 catches here. I was unable to qualify with asynchronous. But moving on to clubs, I worked on 3 and 4 clubs and variations, but just for this shortened clip, here's a balance, 4 clubs and 16 catches, and then ending with one of these save kicks here. I used to perform that pretty regularly in my street shows here in New York City, if you've seen me. And also in my street shows, I juggle 5 clubs, the basic cascade, usually sufficient for crowds, just maybe around 30 or 50 in my show. And I did practice pretty regimentally. I do 7 runs of 70 6 times for a total of 420 in most practices when I was younger, just to make sure that the pattern was there. And I'm going to wrap it up here with an isolation. I think I was able to get maybe 32 catches here with this run of feet in place with 5 clubs, which I do recommend working on feet in place. But that's going to do it for me here at Coney Island in New York City. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe here, JSMWNYC, Safe Travels from New York City. Thanks so much. Take care, and bye-bye.